In this week's Bleach, the elite Stern Ritters are reborn.
I feel like a lightning bolt hit the tip of my penis.
Yeah.
Bleach Chapter 604, Revitalize, picks up with Bazby being affected by the Oswalin while Renji is actually concerned and asks what's happening to him.
I have no fucking idea.
Baz then angrily yells out to Bach and wants to know if this is how he does things. Renji and Rukia look on and almost seem to pity him.
How you doing there, big guy? You holding up all right?
Jump back over to the little hiding cave where Giselle is clinging to Bambi, telling her she won't die. Latoto agrees that they are not gonna die. Not here.
White folks are dead, we're getting the fuck out of here!
Cut over to Byakuya, who is taking notice of all the lights leaving the Seirete and somehow entering the sky.
What the hell am I looking at?
We then see Shunsui is observing the lights and asks his lieutenants if they can leave this place because it's obvious that the Soul King Palace is in danger.
Shit just got real.
The platform begins to break as we see the wings of the revived Stern Ritters and Nimaya realizing he's in for some serious shit.
That's asking for trouble.
Immediately he's caught off guard as he now has two large holes in his shoulder.
Ow! You shot me, you a-hole!
Confused, Nimaya is told by Hashwalk that Bach performed the Oswallet, a process that collects the power from useless Quincy's and redistributes them to the ones that are reborn stronger than they were before. That's a pretty fucked up process, don't you think?
Sometimes you gotta say what the fuck.
Bach isn't moving reishi, but power, which is why the tree cage couldn't block it. Nimaya thinks he understands that this new power is why he was able to block the bullet the first time, but couldn't when his shoulder was hit.
Wrong! That's wrong!
X says he's made two mistakes. One, this isn't a new power, but his real power he didn't show before. And second, what went through his body wasn't a bullet.
Kid, you're gonna have to be a little more specific when you make these kinds of accusations.
His shot is blocked by Korinji and Hikifune, saving Nimaya's life and preparing all three of them to fight head-on. The shot looks blocked, but X says that it doesn't matter how many walls are put up in front as his fire blew a hole right through their weapons and hit Nimaya.
Shot through the heart!
X explains his gun has no bullets, it just hits anything between the muzzle and the target. He then wants them to line up so he can kill them all in one shot.
Yes, do not worry, the beatings will come, you will be beat, there is no escape.
Mumbles then begins a chant that bends and twists the tree out of whack.
Seriously, I cannot understand a single word you're saying.
The cage breaks easily and a black cape notifies Ichibei of who has arrived.
Welcome. I have been expecting you.
He wants to know if Ichibei will be letting him through, but he doesn't take kindly to him using his full name when addressing him.
Whatever. I don't care.
Whatever, I don't care? The fuck is his problem?
Ichibei rises and says to be cautious about using his full name in front of him, or his throat could get crushed.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Can't say that I cared for this chapter. Seeing the reaction of everyone, Shinigami and Stern Ritter alike was a waste. Stern Ritter's all not able to comprehend that Bach, who is a well-known asshole, would screw them over so quickly. And all the Shinigami just looking up at the sky as the lights went up, going, oh, I wonder what that is. Shunsui finally appeared but didn't do anything except state the obvious and say that they gotta leave for the royal palace. No shit, Sherlock. There's no one else left to fight in the Seirete, so instead of twiddling your thumbs, you have to leave and take on the remaining enemies. Not sure how well they'd fare though, since the Squad Zero is screwed now that the elite Stern Ritters have been reborn and have powers that they hadn't shown off before that can basically kill in one shot. I honestly do not understand how so much nonsense has been piling up the past few chapters.
Basically the writers didn't give a shit, but it's okay. Neither did the audience.
Only thing I'd say was worthwhile was the ending, setting up Ichibei versus Bach. But knowing how things go down these days, it won't happen, and one of the other overpowered Stern Ritters is gonna step in. We learned a while back that Ichibei's sort of power was that he gives and knows all the names of basically everything in Soul Society. How this can be handy in a fight with the leader of the Quincy army? I don't know. I'm hoping he's got a Zanpakuto or some Kido that could at least show off some cool techniques that he has hidden. I want to see if this person, who I assume is the leader of the Zero Squad, put up a good fight against Bach.
Or I swear to God, I'm gonna turn you upside down and take a potato peeler to your ankle.
So I'm gonna give this chapter a 4 out of 10. Time was wasted on seeing every single damn reaction in the Seirete. The Stern Ritters are now even more overpowered than before thanks to Oswalin, but Ichibei versus Bach could be happening. For my question of the week, who do you think will be fighting who with the remaining enemies. Basically, I want to hear who you guys think will kill all the Stern Ritters capable of fighting. Favorite comments will be featured in next week's review, but this week I gotta do something different. Deviant artist, anime fan number 1, helped me in Tekken 101 Stern Ritter contest by drawing up my design for my entry. Alec Octave, Stern Ritter E, the Element. Needed to give them a huge thank you because I can't draw for shit, and seeing Alec look badass was excellent. So I highly encourage you to check out Anime Fan's DeviantArt page, and I will leave the link in the description. Alright, remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, Hummingbird, or DeviantArt. I'll be back next week with Ichibei vs. Bach. Peace!